I'm out here at the parcel again, and I'm irrigating. It doesn't look like I'm irrigating right here, does it? But down there I am, and water takes a while to get down here. So, and it's really dry, so it'll probably take even longer. Anyway, there's my well. Can you see it there? In between the corn. Anyway, this whole side of the parcel, you can see how it's cleared out. You know, all in this area here. My wife and I did that all the way down up this whole strip. We've been clearing it out because this is so bad. It went right up to where the corn is because the tractor couldn't get over here. And the trees used to be more overhanging over here. This was all this was, you couldn't see this trunk. So anyway, we cleared all that out real good. This is kind of odd. The grass is like, it looks like water come through here, but it didn't. Anyway, I'm looking for a rattlesnake. Kind of taking it easy. Try not to move too fast because last week I come out here and a rattlesnake lunged at me. It was right around here actually where I'm walking now. And truth be told, I hadn't run into a rattlesnake before, you know, and I kind of froze a little bit. Not that I haven't had run-ins with snakes, you know, I've had run-ins with snakes and I've killed plenty of snakes I've had run-ins with, but not a rattlesnake, and I believe those are venomous, like the dangerous kind, not just the kind that bugs you for a while. And it was right here. He was sitting like right around here, and I had my shovel on the side of me here, and he was coiled up, a real big one too. He must have been like, I don't know, at least 3 feet long, just by how thick he was, if I had to guess. He was a big son of a gun, and he lunged at me, and I just can't remember. I was kind of surprised. I thought it was an iguana. There's a bunch of iguanas around here, so I didn't really, I saw movement in the corner of my eye, but I didn't really pay attention until I felt, and I might be remembering wrong because it kind of surprised me. I don't know if it hit the side of my boot here or if it hit the shovel, because I had the shovel on my side like that. But it lunged at me. Either way, it either hit the shovel or just barely didn't make it enough to my boot. And I looked down and I saw this huge rattlesnake right there, coiled up with his rattle there in the air, flickering like that. And it startled me, but I froze. I was gonna get him with the shovel, but you know, I haven't seen one that big before. And I was like, well, maybe I'll get a stick to hold his head down, because if I screw it up, you know, if I screw it up and he gets me, I'm pretty far out from like civilization here, and I don't really have any phone service, and I was alone, so I'd have a snake bite and nobody to come to my aid. So I figured, oh, I'll grab a stick. I found a stick, a Y-shaped stick, and I was gonna pin his head down before I gave him the shovel. But by the time I got the stick, it only was like 2 minutes maybe. It kind of was a pain in the neck to find one actually. But he was gone, so I looked for him, but I didn't find him. So anyway, now I'm extra careful here, and always gonna have my shovel with me and my trusty machete. That way, it turns up again, or any snake turns up again, I will go ahead and, you know, move up their expiration date. So anyway, I'm gonna go work on the palapa a little bit more. It's really hot. The corn is pretty dry, but that's no big deal. We're gonna let it dry out now because it's gonna go for grain anyway. So it's not so sweet and yummy anymore. So it's time to probably be our last irrigation here and let it dry out. So yeah, super hot. very dry. We need some rain. It's about mid-April. Still no rain, but it'll get here. So, kind of boring this one, but I was hoping I'd find that rattlesnake. I'll come across one eventually. But that'll do it. God bless.